March 29th marks the arrival of a significant celestial event, the new moon in Aries, accompanied by a partial solar eclipse. While the eclipse captures the world's attention, a far deeper cosmic shift is unfolding beneath the surface. An energetic portal is opening, one that is already sending ripples through the fabric of reality. If you've been experiencing an unshakable restlessness, an urge to retreat from the noise of everyday life, or a profound longing for change, know that this is no coincidence. The universe is whispering to those who are ready, signaling that this moment is not just another ordinary new moon. Instead, it is a gateway, a threshold to an entirely new existence, one where your past limitations no longer define you, and where the path to your highest destiny awaits. This is not merely a time for setting new intentions or making minor adjustments to your life. This portal is calling for something greater, an alignment with a purpose that transcends logic and reason. It is an invitation to shed what no longer serves you, to release outdated versions of yourself, and to embrace the unknown with faith. Every celestial event carries energy, but this one is particularly potent because it demands a choice. Will you cling to the familiar, even if it no longer fulfills you? Or will you step forward into a higher realm of possibilities, guided by forces beyond your comprehension? The answer lies within you, waiting for the moment you are ready to embrace your transformation. What makes this new moon different? New moons are often seen as a time of renewal, a blank slate where we can plant the seeds of our future. However, the new moon on March 29th is unlike any other. Aries, the sign of raw potential, courage, and initiation, magnifies its impact, making this not just about setting intentions, but about activating a deep transformation that is already underway. You may find yourself experiencing an unshakable restlessness, a deep internal stirring as if something monumental is about to shift. This isn't just the usual feeling of wanting a fresh start. It's a force pushing you toward an entirely new chapter of your life. Old cycles are unraveling, and the universe is urging you to prepare for an evolution that will redefine your very identity. These shifts manifest in subtle yet powerful ways. You may notice an overwhelming urge to withdraw from social interactions, seeking solitude over distractions. You might feel inexplicably drawn to new ideas, locations, or even a complete change in lifestyle. Conversations and relationships that once felt comfortable may now seem energetically draining, leaving you questioning your place in familiar settings. This isn't random. The portal is already affecting you, calling you to align with a new vibration. If you felt an inner knowing that your life is about to change in ways you cannot yet fully comprehend, trust that feeling. It is a divine signal, urging you to prepare for what lies ahead. The nature of the portal. The March 29th new moon portal is unlike any other energetic shift. It is a one-way passage forward, marking a pivotal moment where there is no turning back. Once you cross this threshold, the old version of you will no longer fit within the new reality that is unfolding. This is not a superficial change. It is a metamorphosis at the deepest levels of your being. The dreams and ambitions that once drove you may suddenly lose their meaning. Old attachments, beliefs, and priorities may start to dissolve, making way for something far greater. At this crossroads, you will be faced with a choice. Hold on to the comfort of the past and remain within familiar yet unfulfilling cycles, or take a leap of faith into the unknown, embracing the transformation that awaits. This portal does not merely affect your external circumstances. It is a catalyst for a profound spiritual awakening. Across cultures and spiritual traditions, moments of intense transformation are often described as a rebirth of the soul. This is one of those moments. It is a time when illusions shatter, when masks fall away, and when you are given a rare opportunity to align with your highest self. But this process requires surrender. If you try to resist, to cling to the past out of fear, you may find yourself experiencing confusion, discomfort, or even a sense of being lost. The only way through is forward, to embrace the unknown and trust that you are being guided towards something far greater than you can yet perceive. The call to transformation. The energy of this new moon isn't simply about change, it is about the dissolution of the old self, making way for something more aligned with your soul's purpose. You may find that things that once excited you now feel empty or unfulfilling. The goals, ambitions, and relationships that used to define you may no longer resonate, leaving you with a sense of detachment from your previous identity. This can be unsettling, but it is not a sign of something going wrong. It is the universe's way of clearing space for your higher self to emerge. Many will try to rationalize these feelings, convincing themselves that this shift is temporary. But deep down, a knowing persists. This is not just a passing phase. It is an invitation to rise into something greater. When the universe calls you to transform, resistance only prolongs the discomfort. Fear of change can create anxiety, making it tempting to hold onto familiar patterns. However, ignoring this shift will not stop it from unfolding. The more you resist, the harder the transition becomes. Surrendering does not mean passivity. It means embracing the process, trusting that the changes occurring now are part of a divine design. If you feel the urge to let go of outdated attachments, to step away from environments that no longer nourish you, or to redefine your path, honor that feeling. This is your soul's way of signaling that you are ready for the next chapter. Letting go of the old. One of the most profound truths of transformation is that for something new to emerge, the old must first be released. The closer we move to the March 29th portal, the more you may feel everything in your life shifting. Relationships, routines, priorities, and even your perception of reality itself. What once felt safe and familiar may suddenly feel suffocating. If you are experiencing this, know that it is not a loss. It is an energetic clearing. This portal is stripping away anything that no longer serves your highest path, even if it seems difficult to let go. Clinging to outdated versions of yourself, old dreams that no longer resonate, or relationships that drain your energy will only create resistance to the transformation that is already unfolding. Recognizing this moment as a divine alignment is crucial. The fact that you are reading this message right now is no accident. Your intuition has guided you here. This new moon portal is not just about witnessing a celestial event. It is about stepping into a personal rebirth. However, the choice is ultimately yours. Will you allow yourself to be freed from what no longer serves you, or will you fight to hold on to a reality that is already slipping away? The universe is extending its hand, offering you an opportunity to step into a more authentic, fulfilling existence. It is up to you whether you accept it. Signs of the energy shift. As the March 29th portal begins to open, you may notice an undeniable shift in your emotions, thoughts, and even physical sensations. This is not a subtle change. It is a profound energetic recalibration that may leave you feeling disoriented. One of the most common signs is an overwhelming urge to withdraw from social interactions. Conversations that once engaged you may now feel empty or exhausting. You may feel repelled by certain environments, media, or even long-time friendships that no longer align with your energy. It is as if your soul is instinctively pulling you away from anything that does not serve your higher evolution. This period of solitude is not about isolation but rather a necessary phase of spiritual recalibration. You may also notice a growing sense of detachment from old routines and habits that once brought you comfort. The foods you crave may shift, your sleep patterns may become erratic, and your body may feel more sensitive to external stimuli. The relationships that once felt stable may suddenly feel strained, as if something within you is no longer willing to tolerate inauthentic connections. These shifts are not random. They are signs that your energy is changing to match the frequency of the transformation occurring within you. The more you trust these signs and listen to your intuition, the smoother your transition through this portal will be. This is a time of shedding, of letting go of what no longer resonates, so that something greater can take its place. Peeling away the layers. As the new moon portal intensifies, everything that is false or inauthentic will begin to dissolve. For years, you may have worn different masks, adapting to societal expectations, suppressing your true self to fit into certain spaces, or dimming your light for the comfort of others. But the energy of this portal does not allow for illusions to persist. The masks you once wore are slipping away, and the parts of yourself that you buried are now rising to the surface. This can be both liberating and unsettling, as it forces you to confront who you truly are beneath the layers of conditioning and expectation. The version of you that was built for survival is being stripped away so that your authentic self can finally emerge. As this shedding occurs, you may notice that some people in your life react differently to you. Those who were drawn to the older version of you may feel uncomfortable with your transformation. They may try to pull you back into old dynamics or convince you that you are changing too much. But transformation is not about staying the same for the comfort of others. It is about stepping into your highest truth, regardless of how others perceive it. The people who are meant to walk with you in this new chapter will align naturally. Those who cannot accept your evolution will fade away. This is not a loss. It is a necessary clearing to make room for what is truly meant for you. Rediscovering your true self. As the layers fall away, you may begin to experience a deep sense of remembrance. It is as if a forgotten part of you, the part that existed before fear, doubt, and external expectations took hold, is finally resurfacing. Dreams and passions that once felt distant may come rushing back, awakening a part of you that you thought was lost. Childhood memories may flood your consciousness, bringing back glimpses of the person you were before the world told you who to be. This is not a reinvention. It is a return, a homecoming to the truest version of yourself. It is a reminder that beneath all the conditioning, the essence of who you are has always been there, waiting for you to reclaim it. This rediscovery may also come with a heightened sense of intuition. You may find yourself receiving sudden insights, experiencing synchronicities, or feeling an unshakable knowing about certain decisions. The more you trust these moments, the more you will begin to see that this transformation is not random, it is divinely orchestrated. The universe is guiding you back to yourself, reminding you of the path you were always meant to walk. As you move through this portal, allow yourself to embrace this awakening fully. You are not becoming someone new, you are remembering who you were always meant to be. The choice you must make. Now that you recognize the depth of this transformation, a pivotal decision stands before you. Will you dismiss these changes as just another passing phase, or will you honor them as the spiritual awakening they truly are? The universe has opened this portal not just as a cosmic event but as an opportunity for profound personal rebirth. To ignore this calling is to resist your own evolution. You can choose to remain in the familiarity of the old, clinging to habits, relationships, and patterns that no longer serve you. But deep down, you know that staying the same is no longer an option. The discomfort of stagnation will only grow stronger if you attempt to resist the transformation that is unfolding. On the other hand, choosing to embrace this shift means stepping into the unknown with faith. It means releasing the need for certainty and trusting that what awaits on the other side of this portal is far greater than anything you could have imagined. This is not a passive decision. It is an active commitment to your highest self. It requires courage, surrender, and a willingness to let go of what is no longer in alignment. The universe will not force you to walk through this portal. It is your choice alone. But know this, once you make the decision to embrace this transformation, you will never look back. Conclusion. The energy of the March 29th new moon will not simply vanish after the event passes. Its effects will ripple through the days, weeks, and even months to come, guiding you toward a new way of being. This is not just another cosmic shift. It is a rare and powerful gateway to a higher level of consciousness. You are standing at the threshold of profound change, and the universe is offering you the chance to step into your most authentic and aligned self. But transformation is not automatic. It is a choice. You must be willing to release the old, to surrender to the unknown, and to trust that this moment is happening for a reason. If you have been feeling called to something greater, if you have been sensing an internal shift that you cannot fully explain, know that you are not alone. This portal is opening for those who are ready to embrace it, and you have been guided to this moment for a purpose. The question is, what will you do with it? Will you allow fear to hold you back, or will you take the leap into the life you were always meant to live? The universe has brought you here for a reason, and the choice is now in your hands. Step forward with courage, and embrace the transformation that awaits.